to Spartyka Fight League Radio with your hosts Mikey V and Chris Elane.
Let's go to war! It's fight time!
SFL-38, I'm Chris Elane, and that is not Mikey V.
It's not. It's Dan Brooks.
It's Dan Brooks from UFC Gym Norfolk, which happens to be a sponsor of this podcast.
Yes.
If you are joining us for the first time, SFL Radio, we are all about the fighters. We are all about the behind the scenes. You can always watch the fights online at fight.tv, but we are here. The energy is here. Mike couldn't be with us. People are like, oh, what the heck is Mike? Mike is actually in Miami right now doing things, business things for his business, Primo Cigars. Primo Cigars is your premium cigar shop over in Norfolk.
It's fantastic.
It's right over there off of Monticello, yeah?
Yeah, Monticello, yeah.
Monticello. Feel free to stop in there, say what's up to Mike. Mike's working hard at it. Of course, it's his business, so he has to go ahead and take care of that. So I had to ask a well-seasoned man.
Seasoned.
Seasoned. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, for lack of better terms.
Yeah.
But he had to also be bald and have a beard.
Yes.
So
I shaved my head just for this podcast.
Yeah, just for this cast. No
Just
other
for the
reason.
cast.
No other
Yeah.
reason. So just that's dedication.
Yes,
and that's
it
the
is.
kind of dedication that he's gonna bring. Dan, why don't you tell us a little about yourself, man?
Oh man, so I grew up in the martial arts world. I started when I was 10, training Muay Thai, and I've dabbled in some Wing Chun, some JKD, Filipino Kali, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But I love martial arts in general, and had quite a few fights myself. And I'm kind of eager to get on this side of the table and see how things are from this way. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
thank you for the bringing me out here, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem. There was no other better choice. Also because you're probably the only guy who agreed to do this with me.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, it's fine. Yeah.
Well, we actually had the first fight underway. Right now, like I said, the seats are filling up here. SFL-38 already looking to be a slobber knocker.
Yes, a slobber knocker.
Slobber knocker.
We've got blood already.
Yeah, I know, there's blood already.
Yeah.
If you hear slaps in the background, that's thigh kicks.
Yep.
These two fighters right now, they have a lot of energy. I'm
They
not
do,
gonna lie.
man. It's really surprising.
So we'll be back after we determine this. You can hear the energy right now. But again, this is SFL-38. You can hear the energy. We'll be back after this.
All right, we're out.
SFL-38. I'm Chris Elane.
And I'm Dan Brooks.
Oh, he knows how to do it. See? That's why I got him.
Yeah.
That's for the best. And we are here with the winner for the first match of the night. I apologize if I mispronounce it. Is it Binvo?
It's Benvo, yes sir.
Okay, excellent. Cool. Vietnamese?
Vietnamese.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Me and Dan are.
Yeah,
we
my
down.
wife's
We
Vietnamese.
My girlfriend's Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, great showing out there. I'm not gonna lie, that first round kind of scared me a little for a minute. What was going through your mind when he came out there? He came out there swinging. Did you expect that or?
I don't know. I think trying to stay calm as the best as I can. And after the first exchange, I kind of realized, all right, this is not sparring, it's a fight. So I need to start remembering what we practice, and it happens so fast in there that you it's all right. It's kind of like natural instinct, So I know there's a couple things I'm going to work on. I think it's one hell of an experience for sure. Win or lose, So lucky I came out on top today, and take that with a grain of salt, come back and keep training.
Yeah. So take me through that first round when he hit you, right? He kind of rocked you a little bit, right?
Yeah.
What's going through your mind right there?
Well, I know I need to move. What I mean? There's a million things in my head. I was like, well, let's shut all of that off. Let's fight. You come here to fight, so let's fight. And I just make move and survive in there. After I got rocked, so I need to stay survive so that I could, continue this fight. Yeah. And I did it. So.
Yeah, man, you look great. I don't know, how many years of experience have you had, man?
This is gonna be my first year training, man. I trained.
Wow.
Started training, this game 2 years ago.
Is this your first fight?
First fight, yes sir.
Man, you look great out there, brother.
Thank you, thank you. And it's all right, don't gas me up.
Well, no. What I'm saying is you showed a lot of composure, which is the biggest thing with fighters, right? In the beginning, you showed great composure, and Chris kind of noticed that too.
I was gonna ask you. So I thank you for asking that question, because I was gonna ask you, was this your first fight? So being in a stage as big as Spartyka, did it actually kind of mess with your head a little bit? Wow, this is a lot grander than I thought it was gonna be.
To be honest with you, I love it, man. Dude, I love everybody here. You know, come out, people start cheering and stuff. I was like, man, where was this when I started sparring? But to be honest with you, man, it's kind of tunnel vision, really. You know, everything is just focused on what's in front of me, what I need to do, and what I shouldn't do, you know. So it's on to the next one for sure.
Yes, sir. That's how you got to have that kind of mindset, man. On to the next one.
Yeah.
So Ben, I gotta ask you, what's next? What's next for you, man? What's the plan here?
To be honest with you, I saw a couple things in there after the bell was over, man. Between rounds, I caught myself, you know, thinking about too many things. So I need to go back and start training with that kind of intensity, so that whenever I'm in that situation again, I don't have a million things running in my mind. I just need to focus on the fight and what's in front of me.
And I think that's kind of natural, like it being your first fight. You got a lot of things going on in your mind. You've been in the ring for the first time, and you're kind of trying to adjust to everything that's happening all at one time. And you have the right mindset with focusing on that one thing, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. Ben, it's like I said, for all the people at home that couldn't join you here, or people who want to follow you, do you have any social media presence that you want to go ahead and throw out there?
Yeah, it's Benvo. I mean, I don't have any MMA or cool things out there, but you know, that's my personal Facebook. Y'all could go ahead and check me out. Like I said, man, it's on to the next one. I know what I need to work on. I'm gonna sit down with my coach again Monday morning, and then we're gonna go back in there and figure it out.
Cool. Awesome. And is there anything that you want to say to the people at home and people from your camp?
No, I appreciate every single step of the way. I know. Shout out to my coach out there, even though he couldn't be here with me today, but I'm sure we'll meet, and then we'll discuss what's next. That's for sure.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Benvo. He's the winner of your first round. As you can hear that, things are getting wild off the bat.
Yeah, right away.
We'll be back after this. Congratulations on your win, my friend.
Good job, brother. Nice work.
I appreciate you guys.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
Peace.
SFL Radio.
SFL-37 plus 1. I did that to the remix of the little, change it up a little. I'm Chris Elane, and that's, you know who that guy
Dan
is.
Brooks over here.
We've only introduced ourselves like 7 times before this.
Yeah.
But we are joined with the winner of the last match, Thomas Moxley. Congratulations, Thomas. How you feeling, man?
Incredible. I've been to 2 Spartyka fights, or 2 Spartyka events with multiple fights with my friends in them. And one of them asked me, why aren't you in these fights? And my only answer was to put me in.
Yeah, so that's awesome, man. That's really cool. That's really cool. So take me through like your last 2 weeks of your training leading up to this fight, since it's like so brand new for you, right?
Right.
Take me through that last 2 weeks. Like, what's going through your head?
Trying to square away my schoolwork, because before I got my fight stuff squared away was a big thing.
Yeah.
Because education comes first. This is a hobby.
Absolutely.
It's an incredible hobby and does incredible things for people, but I got to get that education, and so that was a large part of it, is trying to balance education and training. And I'm really, really thankful that the people at Wartime that I work with, Connor Dunphy, he is an incredible coach. He comes over and works with me whenever I can work, and just helps adapt that schedule, that difficult schedule to work with, to an effective training schedule, obviously. So.
Cool. Yeah. That shows like a really high level of dedication, being able to do school and like train as a fighter, because it's almost like a full-time job.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it is. And I think that intelligence and violence go hand in hand.
Yeah.
You can't have.
He speaks the truth.
You can't be effective being violent if you're not intelligent, and you can't be intelligent if you can't be violent sometimes.
Right. No, I agree with you 100%.
He just hit me with the most like deep stuff. It kind of threw me off guard. I was like,
mind blown, right?
Yeah, no.
You gotta have a well-rounded warfighter.
Yeah, you gotta be cerebral, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Moxley, I gotta ask you, what's next for you, man? What's the plan from here?
Well, I heard Jimmy talking about another fight in June. Well, I guess I'm gonna sign up now.
Why not? Why not?
I have 1 medal. My neck's not heavy enough.
Yeah.
I can get hit enough times in the head, so I gotta come back.
Yeah, well,
yeah, man.
Because you remember, can't do violence without intelligence.
That's
exactly.
Right.
That is given that my schoolwork is squared away. And that I have that in the wrap.
It goes to show that violence and intelligence can coexist.
Yeah, they have to be as effective as possible.
Yeah, man.
Well, if people want to follow you at home, if they want to see you at a social media presence, is there any plugs out there you want to throw out?
I kind of just keep a little low-key Snapchat and Instagram for my friends. But if you want to see what the group's doing, at Wartime Management on Instagram, go ahead and give us a follow. You'll be able to follow me, Darnell, my twin brother, who actually fought the first fight of the night. then all of the fighters are up on there. And if you want to fight, come hit us up. We'll see if we can help you get into this event.
Nice,
Awesome.
man.
Is there any people at home or any shout outs you want to throw out there?
Shout out to my mother and father, of course, first and foremost. Shout out to my little brother. I hope he's watching this because he said he would, but we don't know how that thing's happened. Shout out to all my friends that came out here. Ali, Rebecca, Hannah, the High Cap fraternity, all of y'all. I can't thank them enough for their support. That's one of the reasons I love coming out here. I have a huge family down at ODU, and they're always very welcoming to come.
Awesome.
Yeah, good fight, man. You look great out there.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your win. We'll let you get back there and go ahead and celebrate tonight, get some food in you, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
All right, brother. Good job,
Thank
man.
you, gentlemen.
Nice work.
And we'll be back after this. Booyaka.
SFL Radio.
SFL-38. My name is Chris Elane.
And this is Dan Brooks over here on the other side of Chris.
And I'm
Yeah.
Kenyatta.
Yeah.
I'm gonna introduce myself.
I love it, man. I love it.
We are joined with the winner of the last match, Zenyatta. Congratulations, my friend.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, Chris.
Yeah, man. You look good out there. Look good.
Most definitely.
I noticed that you're independent.
Yeah.
I always tell people, like I said, independent fighters are always fun to watch because it's like unbridled, just rawness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I had actually been wrestling since I was in high school.
Okay.
I've been in Shaolin, Japan, and athletic study. So it was kind of easy. I know how to box a little bit. Gotta get my stamina right.
Yeah.
And other than that, I'll be okay.
Okay. Well, feel free to take a breath. Like I said, we literally grab, like, for people at home who don't know this, we literally grab the fighters right out to come out the ring.
Yeah.
So this sweat, the shortness of breath, this is all
This
all
is
real,
not
yeah.
a prop. That's real sweat right there. So
We're not spraying them down right
Yeah.
before this.
so take me through that hit, right? So you punch him, and he kind of stands there for a couple seconds,
He
right?
drops, right?
Yeah, and just take me. What are you thinking?
I wasn't expecting for him to drop. I really wasn't. I mean, I knew he was gonna be a tough cat.
Yeah.
And I was impressed with the arm bars,
Yeah.
but I knew it was a way to get out of it. I wasn't expecting for him to drop that quick, especially not in the second round.
Yeah.
But I had watched his match beforehand, so I knew what he was capable of. And he was more decent than I expected, to be honest.
Yeah, he's a tough opponent, man, and he's like very unassuming, right? You look at him, and he's like, okay, this guy, I don't know what this guy's got going on for him, right? But we saw you work to that armbar, man, which was great. We saw that reversal, super awesome. What kept you from not hitting him after you hit him with that right hand? What shut that killer instinct off?
Well, I used to practice karate at school.
Yeah.
Well, not practice, but we used to play.
Yeah.
So it was me and my friends. My friends stayed Taekwondo. So it got to the point that I couldn't hurt him because I was in Shaolin.
Yeah.
My study was a little bit more advanced than ours. So I had to watch him because I didn't want to hurt him too bad. And I know the type of game it is,
Yeah.
but I wasn't expecting him to drop like that. I wanted him to at least look and come back towards me.
Yeah.
He would have dropped the next time, but I wasn't expecting him to drop that quick.
Yeah.
Not in the second round. I was really expecting for me because I'm really out of breath still. But it worked.
Yeah, it did. It
actually
did.
worked.
Panned out in your favor for sure.
Well, you're fighting at the heavyweight, so there's a lot of energy being used up.
Yeah.
Like me and him were talking about, like, just watching you guys fight makes me tired.
Yeah.
'Cause there's like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of man swinging around,
Right. And I knew he was gonna come out kicking. I wanted to kick, but I didn't know exactly what he knew. I didn't know it was his belt or nothing. So it kind of had worried me off a little bit, but God prevailed and it all worked out. So
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, obviously it did, and you may be potential for a knockout of the night.
Yeah.
That was
That was really interesting
It was
to
like
see.
it went down very interestingly. It was like everyone watched it, everyone held their breath, and then when he dropped, everyone was like, the crowd is like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Yeah.
But I gotta ask you, what's next for you, man? What's the plan after this?
go home and practice for my next match. I want in for June maybe. The next competition coming up.
Yeah.
I think I want in. So I'm gonna go ahead and practice for my next match.
Okay.
So what's the main thing you're gonna focus on for that next one?
Same thing. Knockout, win. I want belts.
Yeah.
I want belts.
Yeah.
And I may have to go from light heavyweight to heavy.
Yeah.
But I want belts.
Conditioning is
No
key
matter-
too, right?
Right.
Yeah. Very
No matter who
important.
has. I know nobody has the heavyweight belt. But light heavyweight, I know it's already occupied. So
Yeah.
I'm coming for him.
Yeah, man.
No
Well, you look
offense,
good out
but
there,
I'm
man.
coming
You
for
look
him.
good.
Thanks.
Well, if people want to follow you at home, do you have any social media plugs you want to throw out there?
Most definitely. On Facebook is k.smarticusreed, and on no, it's like Smarticus. Hold on, where's my phone?
Did he bring it with him in the ring?
And he just takes it out. I'm like, did you bring your phone in the match?
It's
with
like
you?
Chad Johnson.
He's like taking selfies as he's like.
Yeah.
Now, as far as our Instagram, which is probably the best one to follow me on, it's going to be k._Smarticus, SAMARTACS_Reed, REID. And that's going to be, just go on Instagram and put it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it'll pop right up.
Cool. And
Instagram, I think it's just like take Reed.
Okay. Well,
L-A-T-H-E.
I'm pretty sure it'll pop up when, like I said, if they search you just generally, they'll probably find it over there.
Shit.
And is there anything you want to tell the people at home who couldn't be here with you, or the people that are here with you?
Man, I wish y'all was here to support me. Everything's love, man. You should come on out. Most definitely.
Cool.
I can use you.
All right, man. Well, good job out there. You look good.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on that knockout. Very
Yes,
good.
sir. Most
Yeah, man.
definitely, man.
Yeah,
Go ahead and get back there, get some rest,
Most
Live it up,
definitely.
man.
enjoy
Live
some
it up.
meals.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy it up. So,
All right.
again, if you were missing, I said if you want to hear exactly what we're talking about, because obviously there was a big knockout on that last one. You can watch us all at fight.tv, just FITE. Look it up online. You can watch all the fights there here at SFL-38. Dan, I gotta ask you, man, how you feeling, man?
Dude, I'm loving this, man. It's awesome.
I am loving every fight tonight.
Yeah, it's been like even like the first 3 fights. There's been something entertaining, right?
Yeah.
It's not no slouch at all. I mean, it's really entertaining. These guys are putting their weight out there. They're pushing themselves, and it's really cool to see, man.
Oh yeah. Sometimes with these preliminaries, you can't blink because you'll miss it.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. We've been able to hold these interviews, and a lot of these fights have been going the distance.
Yeah.
You know, but people think, 3 rounds, 2 minutes. That's 6 minutes. I was like, no, that feels like an eternity. People who haven't fought, it's like an eternity.
Yeah, I always hit them back with that. Like, have you fought for 2 minutes before? Like, you always hit them with that question.
Yeah.
You know, it's like 2 minutes is a long time.
If you had because you used to do this back in the day, yeah.
Yes, back in the day. Yeah.
So I 2 minutes felt like an eternity for you,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah. I mean, that's why, that last guy we interviewed, the second guy, he talked about being a cerebral fighter or a smart fighter, like violence and intelligence, right? And there's a big point to that. There's a big key to that. Being smart and controlling your energy in the ring because you don't want to overexert yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's a long time.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a long time. And like I said, the higher the weight, for example, our man here, like I said, he's a heavyweight. 2 minutes is like definitely an eternity because, like I said, you just basically get into any sort of cardio for like a minute or so. Like just people at home, just run in place for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And just see how hard that is.
And then add 60 pounds to that.
And then and there you go. Yeah. And then carry like a loved one on your back.
Yeah.
Or something like that. There
Like
you
a
go.
small child or something.
And maybe you'll get a taste of what it feels like to be in a ring.
Like
But-
Jordan.
Well, again, this is SFL-38. We'll be back after this. We're on the road with the next match. I'm so excited.
Yeah, man, I'm having a good time. We got one.
We got to win. See, that's what happens. We look away for a moment, we miss it.
What's happening?
SFL Radio.
Spartyka Fight League. Oh, see, I didn't do these acronyms then. 38.
38.
Dan Brooks.
And Chris Elane.
In the mix.
Ilana. All
right. And he was like, he just came out the match like, you guys have way too much energy right now.
Exactly.
First of all, congratulations. We are joined by the winner of the last one, Jeremiah Gerber. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Hit him with the triangle, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, that
man.
was pretty, man. That was pretty.
So I was gonna say, like, going into this, man, what were you thinking? Like, say, what was your mindset?
My mindset was going here to kill, just be as violent as possible. It really kind of upset me, man. He didn't come into the weigh-ins of the presser last night. He came today, and for a bantamweight fight, he weighed in 143.8. And I felt disrespected, so I wasn't going to let somebody think that they can come in here, take an easy fight, trying to weigh up and try to pressure me into taking this fight. So I took the fight, and I did what I had to do.
Man, that's spoken like a true warrior right there, man. So just a small little background on myself, man. I used to fight back in the day, and I can truly understand where you're coming from. All the preparation and time that you put in, right? Not even to have someone come in and feel like that they're disrespecting you, or even back out the last day. Like, I can understand like the frustration, man. But I tell you what, going in there, we watched you fight. You handled yourself like a true warrior, right? You applied that triangle. You kept your composure, but you imposed your will, which was great, right? And you showed him who was boss, right? And that was fantastic, man. Good job. Very, very good.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna take a book from the Dan. I'm gonna take a page from the Dan Brook page. So, last 2 weeks of camp, how was that for you, man? What was your concentration in there?
Well, I actually took this fight on 2 weeks' notice. I was on a
Well, that kind of works out then.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was in the middle of a road trip, driving to Cali, and I was on my road trip, and my buddy, my manager, he said, "Hey, get you a fight at Spartyka, 135. You want it?" I said,
okay.
"Sure."
We're gonna take a break real quick. We're gonna do the national anthem.
Oh.
And we're back. And like I said, this is live when we record it, so things happen all the time. We just had a beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner.
It's gorgeous.
I'm feeling very patriotic right now.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
I feel like I'm about to just, impose my American will everywhere. But anyway, which kind of like how you did with that triangle.
Yeah.
So, but in any case.
So he was, Chris, he was walking us through his 2-week camp, right?
Yeah.
So you took it on short notice, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So walk us through that, like that 2 weeks. You're on a road trip. You're coming back. Like, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking, as soon as I get back, I got to put 110% into this.
Yeah.
I got to do everything I can, so I get back, start eating right, start training, start cutting the weight. Eventually, I was able to get my weight cut down to exactly where I wanted it. I made the weight easy, made the weight healthy.
Yeah.
And I was just focusing on me.
Yeah.
To me, my opponent, a lot of these times, he's a non-factor. I focus on me. I don't care what he's going to do. I know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
When he does something, I react to it.
Yeah.
I don't plan around, sometimes in this footage I watch, he dips his head when he does this. That could have been months ago.
Yeah.
So I just focus on what I need to do. And while I'm in there, I react how I need to.
Yeah, and there's a lot to, like, fighting. They say there's preparation is key, but at the end of the day, when you step into the ring, you have to adjust to whatever comes at you.
Exactly. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. I don't know, man. You look kind of young. How old are you?
19.
19. You got a good head on your shoulders, man. Pretty smart, cerebral fighter, man. It's pretty cool to see that at a young age, man, and that level of dedication, which is really cool.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Cool. So, well, at 19, what's next for you, man? What's the plan from here?
So I'm in the Marine Corps right now.
Okay.
Hoorah!
Thank you for your service.
No. So I'm just, eventually do what I got to do, go to school eventually, and who knows? Might go pro one day. I'll do what I can.
Cool. If people want to follow you on social media, do you have any social media platforms? Out there?
My Instagram is at AscendTown, ASCENDTOWN, and my Twitter is, I believe it's just Jeremiah Gerber. I believe that's my Twitter. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything that you want to tell the people who couldn't be here, and also the people who did come out and support you tonight?
Hey, thank you for everybody coming out. I know I have some friends down at 29 Palms. They were watching this live. I appreciate that. Shout out to all my brothers. Shout out to everybody that came out here. Really appreciate the support, and hope the rest of the fights are just as good as that one.
Yeah.
Looking forward to a good rest of the night.
Good. Yeah.
Nice. Hey, well, thanks for coming out with us.
Thank
Enjoy
you,
yourself
appreciate
tonight. Get some food in you.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself tonight, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right, good job, Jeremiah. Nice work, man.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
we'll be back after this.
SFL Radio.
SFL-38. I'm Chris Elane, and I am joined. Sometimes in SFL, we like to bring SFL Radio. We like to bring living celebrities.
Here we go.
So
We know you're lying now.
I am joined by the Eddie Mercado.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Eddie, you're looking so much slimmer these days.
I got to credit Thailand. Actually, no. Let me credit martial arts in general. Because if had I not gotten back into martial arts, I would probably be like 1,000 pounds right now.
Dude, and the people at home didn't notice that your hair is a lot shorter.
Yeah. So as everyone knows, my hair was pretty long. It was 16 inches from the ponytail, and I chopped it off and donated it to Wigs for Kids. So that was the whole intention of me growing it out, was to donate it. But then I grew it out and I kind of liked it, so I kept it a little longer than I had initially planned. So that's why it's kind of long still. And then I'm just going to repeat the process and then grow it out, chop it off, grow it off, chop it off, and just why not?
And like I said, and that's what I love about Spartyka Fight League.
What's up, Eddie?
Mr. Brooks,
Yes.
it's been a minute.
Yeah, it has.
I owe so much of my martial arts knowledge to this man, Dan Brooks.
Man, stop.
I can't even begin to tell you how much this man's taught me. It's insane.
See, I'm the one who's humbled. I'm joined by two living legends. On the table here.
The Eddie
Well,
Mercado.
definitely one, Mr. Dan Brooks. He was the original Daniel son.
Height.
Yeah.
So how was your trip to Thailand, man?
Thailand was bananas, dude. It was so crazy. Just everything about it was sweet. How about these fights tonight, though?
Dude, they have been so
Oh
good.
my goodness.
Like no one's ever heard of a feeling out process. Like these guys are just.
No, they're going. That's it.
I feel like I'm at Walmart or something with like the intensity. Like,
Yeah.
if like
At like 2 a.m.
if the people at Walmart knew martial arts.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
the intensity in this building is insane. The
It is,
energy
man.
is electric. The fighters are just bringing it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like everyone here is like, this is the loudest I've heard it in
Yeah.
a long
it's
time.
roaring.
It's like yeah.
And I'm fortunate enough to come and hop on SFL Radio because we have former SFL champion Ryan Parker, who's professional now. He's filling in for me with Andy Reid. So they're over there holding down the commentating booth.
I was wondering, it's like, there's a fight going on. What are you doing up here?
Yeah, wait, what are you doing here?
Yeah, fortunately, Parker is phenomenal. He knows this game in and out. I'm sure he's doing well. And Andy's awesome too, so I'm sure they can handle it while I sneak away for SFL Radio.
SFL Radio.
These guys are slugging it out, man.
They are, man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yo.
no! Weather it, bro.
And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
These fights are so much fun, guys. I gotta get out of here, man.
Get out of here.
Talk to this
dude.
guy. Talk to this guy. I love you. I love you guys.
All right, love you
guys.
too,
Thanks for
brother.
having me on.
That was the Eddie Mercado.
Chris,
Again,
this
living
stuff's so
legend.
crazy, dude.
I know.
These fights.
Yeah, why are we interviewing people? We should just be watching this.
I
It's like,
know, man.
No, I'm just kidding. We do this all for the
I
love.
know.
Oh my god.
Are you still recording?
Yes, we are still recording. For the people at home who don't even know it, this is Jordan.
This is the guy that makes it all happen.
This is That's such a cliche thing, but it's true.
It's 100% true.
He is the magic.
He is. He is.
Oh man. Oh, there you go. Jordan wants to throw in the mix here.
Yeah, I'll just sit down for a second until this fighter comes down.
Yeah. Well, this is
Feedback. Jimi Hendrix career.
my lightsaber.
Not it. I am not in charge of that audio tonight.
But
Jimi Hendrix had a career based off of that.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Very true.
So Jordan is our, what would you say? He's our everything guy. Like I can't even give you a title because you literally.
Jordan is my definition of the utility guy on a baseball team. Like he can do anything.
Yeah,
right?
I'm a Swiss Army knife.
He
I got
can
a tool
play
for
any
everything.
position. Like he just does his thing, man. It's great. You look at this setup, dude. You guys can't see it, but it's great. Like Jordan set us up. It's awesome.
Like these lights, like we didn't have this before. Remember in the beginning when we used to like just cast in the darkness?
Yeah.
These lights are essential.
Then Mike found them, and there was in the very beginning. Mike was trying to figure out how to get all the audio separately into all the headphones. Helped him with that. I'm kind of the go-to guy for helping Mike out, and I help you out with your DJing
and life
with speakers.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm not feeling myself today, and Jordan would be like, bro, it's okay. But the next fight is gonna be coming on through. Jordan, I want to say thank you.
Yeah, man,
on
Jordan.
behalf of everything.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
This is the first time I've done this, and it was cool to see you set everything up, man. Like, I wouldn't even know what to do with my hands setting this stuff up.
Oh yeah. It was like
Remind me of that later because I have a story for you.
Okay, great. I'd love to hear it. I like stories, especially if they're good.
Oh, it's hilarious.
All right, nice.
All right, guys,
we'll be right back with the winner of the last one, which was like I said, I'm getting kind of upset because I feel like I look away for a moment. Every time I look away, we always miss it.
That was quick.
But
that was a very quick match.
Yeah.
We'll be with the winner of that fight right after this.
SFL Radio.
SFL Radio. We are at SFL-38. I'm Chris Elane.
And I'm Dan Brooks.
And we are joined by the winner of the last match, Carlos Martinez. Congratulations, my friend. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. How you guys doing?
Good, man. I see you representing Mexicanos, man.
Hell yeah, dude. 100%. Raised and born in Mexico, baby.
Yeah. So, Carlos, take me through that hook that you threw, that knockout. Take me through that, man. What was your strategy going behind that?
I cut too much weight. I was supposed to fight at 185. I made weight yesterday. My guy pulled out, so I told the promoters, I was like, hey, I need to fight. I need to fight. I work way too hard.
Yeah.
What you saw today was just all the hard work that I put in. That hook, I've been working on that for years.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my money move.
Yeah, man. The timing was there. It was perfect.
Yeah.
You got him with that clean left hook, and so like that last 2 weeks of your fight camp, right? Tell me what's going through your mind with cutting weight and doing all that stuff. Walk me through that, man.
It was hard because I went through a lot of stuff mentally, you know. A lot of people turned their back on me when I dropped out of college. They said my life was over, but hey, here I am.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I left college because I didn't have the money to pay for it. So I'm doing this for a career. Hopefully I make it to the top. Hey, and make some money, you know.
Yeah.
I want to make it to the UFC, and what a way to start.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Wow,
So-
that kind of answers my question. I was gonna ask you, so like, what's next after this? I mean, what's the plan from here?
Oh man, we got another fight lined up May 11th at 185. Hopefully this guy doesn't pull out, because if he does, the same thing is going to happen. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, man.
hopefully I'll fight for Spartyka again the 22nd. I'm going to give my information again, and hopefully they give me a fight. And I'm excited, man. I mean, thank you Spartyka for the opportunity, and hey, remember my name, because I'm going to be here for a long time. You know,
Yeah.
I'll be fighting for Spartyka, and just get my name out of there.
Yeah. Man.
Cool. Well, if people want to follow you at home, do you want any social media plugs you want to throw out there?
Yeah, my Instagram is LoisMar97. My Facebook is Carlos Martinez, and that's about it. I just use Instagram and Facebook.
Got to keep it simple.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. And is there anything you want to tell the people that at home, or the people that couldn't make here, or the people that actually are here with you today?
I just want to thank everybody, my mom, you know, my family. They've been there since day one. They never turned their back on me when I left school. They understood, and hey, I'm doing this for them too.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, good fight, Carlos. You look great out there.
Appreciate
man.
it. Thank you guys.
Well, I'm sure everyone at home is proud of you. Congratulations on your win. Go ahead and get back there, take a rest, catch a breath. I know, like I said, we pull you right after these people. Say we pull you right after these fights. I know your adrenaline's running, everything like
Yeah.
that. Go ahead and calm down, enjoy yourself, and we'll see you next time, man.
I appreciate you guys.
All right, good
Thank
job,
you for the
Carlos.
time.
Nice work, man.
Thank you.
Yep.
SFL Radio.
Spartyka Fight Lead SFL-38. I'm Chris Elane,
And I'm Dan Brooks.
and we are joined by Debo White from Eden, North Carolina. First of all, we love Eden, North Carolina. Thank you for coming out again. I see your entire section that came out again. Well, I like to say the entire city of Eden, North Carolina is like to came out today.
Yeah.
We roll deep.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
We appreciate all support everybody gives us at Team Rock. We are a family. The whole community joins together, and it's a great thing. Beyond the sport, just doing
Yeah.
good stuff with everybody, the kids and everything.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, first of all, congratulations on your win.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like I said, I follow you guys on Facebook. Like I said, Big T, Team Rock Eden, humble group. Like I said, it's like a family.
Yes.
And Debo, like I said, you came out of the big win. That was first round. I was like I said, throwing big hands there, just breaking through his guard.
Yeah.
Tell me what was going through your mind, man.
I focused a whole lot this fight camp on. I knew he was coming straight forward. Just a little slip and hitting him right down the middle. And I knew if I caught him one good time, that I could win the fight after that. And that first one caught him flush, and that was it.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all it takes is that one hit, right?
Yeah, right down the. I knew the middle was going to be susceptible, and luckily, I caught him with the first one, and that was it.
Yeah. So does a small part of you wish that fight lasted a little bit longer since you traveled? You know. No. I like it. I like the answer.
Well, I could give you two different reasons for that.
Right.
First of all, my last fight here, y'all probably remember, I got knocked out.
Right.
37 seconds. I beat mine. That was 35 seconds.
There you go, man. I like it.
But my people you tell they love us. And
Yeah, man.
I turn 40 next month. I'll be 40
Wow.
years old, and this is hard.
It is, man.
It's rough,
It is.
you know.
Yeah.
But as little as possible, as quickly as possible. I'm good.
Yeah. So it's really cool to see like the fanfare that you have, and like almost the whole town here with you.
Oh, yes.
It's really cool, man, to see that kind of stuff and the humility expressed by you.
Oh, yeah.
And the people that you have here, man.
That's right.
And that's something that like I feel like that's truly missing in the sport of MMA is humility. And you got a lot of times you have these fighters that kind of think that they're better than everybody else.
Yep.
And it's really cool to see the good guy come on top.
I appreciate
so good job, man.
We
Great
appreciate
fight.
that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So, Debo, just a couple quick questions.
Yes.
I know so Little T is not fighting tonight. Sadly, his fight fell through. No disrespect to his. I think it's like the military scheduling issues. But I understand you have a female fighter.
Yes,
coming out
sir.
tonight.
Grace be fighting. I think she's the next fight after this, I believe.
Okay. Did you have any words of encouragement? I know she's gonna see this after the fact, but if you had to say something to her right now, coming off of that win, what would you tell her?
Let them fly.
Yeah.
I told her last night. I said the worst thing that could possibly happen is you go in there and you lose. So what? You still put the work in. You still put the dedication in. You're still loved. You're still, as long as you go in there and you let it fly and you give it your all, you have no regrets. You have nothing to hold your head down about. And that's what I hope she goes in there and does. It's her first fight. You never know. It's people think they know what they're gonna do, what they're gonna say, but when you're in there and the lights is bright, it's a whole nother world.
Yeah.
So like I said, it's her first one. We don't know. I hope she goes in there. And if she goes in there and lets them fly, she's gonna win the fight. Ain't a doubt in my mind.
Absolutely.
So I said, how's the camp this go around, man? Like I said, I know you said you concentrated.
Yes. This is actually my hardest camp I've had. I've dealt with several injuries. I've had an ongoing disc issue in my neck, nerve issue, or rubbing on a disc this whole camp. It's really hindered a whole lot of things I could work on. So I worked on a whole lot of footwork. As y'all can see, that footwork's what won that fight. People love the punch. The footwork's what won that.
Yeah.
But
As a fellow well over 30 individual, I can understand that and empathize with you on a deeper level.
I'm telling you.
Phantom pains, like, God, I didn't even work that part out. Why is it hurting?
I could give people a laundry list of injuries. I don't think I haven't been healthy in 5 years. But it's fun and I love it.
Yeah.
I love doing what we're doing and I love the people. And I love like this. Spartyka's the best. We've dealt with several different organizations with these fights and these things. Spartyka's by far the best.
Yeah. And we greatly appreciate that. And we love Eden, North Carolina. And speaking of Eden, I got to ask you that. Not ask you, but is there anything you want to tell the people at home who couldn't make it? And also, pretty much everyone who came out today.
The entire right side of the tent right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell people that from myself and Tommy, Grace, and everybody that puts on the gloves and fights. Y'all know Jake Wald, a Spartyka veteran here. We appreciate it all. It's not worth going in there and going through what we go through without the support of all of them. It's just not.
Yeah.
And as y'all probably can't see it from here, there's about 20 little kids in the kids class over there that's coming up and seeing us and learning from us.
It's awesome.
And they're gonna be in there in a few years.
Yeah.
My son's 15. He'll be in there.
Awesome.
He's working on his high school wrestling right now, but he'll be in there, and it's gonna be a bunch of more humble people like us.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's really cool to hear.
Well, if it's anything like genetics, we'll definitely see them in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Well, Debo, we appreciate you coming out. We appreciate Eden, North Carolina. We can't wait for the next fight. Like I said, congratulations on your win.
Yeah, good job out there, Debo.
And
Look good.
we can't wait to see you guys again.
Thank y'all so much.
Yeah.
And we love Spartyka, Jimmy, and everybody y'all are the best. Everything we've ever dealt with here is the best by far. It's not even close.
We appreciate
And
that.
I tell any people we talk to in this sport, I tell them, this is where you need to come. This is where you go.
Well, thank you so much for those kind words. Go ahead and go back there, enjoy it, hang out with your family. And like I said, we'll see you out here whenever next time we see you.
Oh yeah. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Good job, Debo.
Thank y'all.
Yep.
And we'll be back after this.
SFL Radio.
I'm so proud of you.
No.
And this is rolling right now.
I know.
And you know what? You know who else I'm also proud of? The
This
winner
guy.
of the last
Right
match.
here.
Oh,
Anthony,
this
guy right here.
This guy, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anthony's all
Appreciate
smiles right now because, of course, as we said, he's coming off of a win that just happened just now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, what was going through your mind, man?
I don't know, man. I was a little distracted. Apparently, I had offended his cornerman, so now his cornerman want one of his champions to fight me. Hey, I'm letting everybody out here know, son. I ducks no wreck. I ducks no smoke. Anybody want that smoke, they can come get that. But I'm feeling good, man. I mean, it was a hard-fought win. I worked real hard with shark pits jiu-jitsu. Just really trying to improve my ground game. I know a lot of people are coming at me, and they're like, all right, just get him to the ground. We'll be good. Nah, big fella, it's not about to keep going down like that. So, I mean, I feel good, man. It is what it is. Fresh off a win, and yeah, ready for the next one.
So you talk about the improvement in your jiu-jitsu game. Let me ask you, like, with that, is there a certain amount of time that you dedicate to jiu-jitsu more now?
Well,
or is it less striking, more jiu-jitsu? Tell me about that a little bit.
Well, I mean, the last fight, I believe it was sometime in February. Ever since, I've probably sparred maybe 3 times since then. I've been keeping a lot of my time. I've been doing a lot of my time in the dojo in the gym. I'm barely even putting gloves on anymore, man. I think I'm up there with some of the highly skilled strikers. I think I can hang with the best of them.
Yeah.
But I know what my weakness is, and it's always been the ground. So I'm fine tuning those.
Yeah, and I think that's like a mark of a true fighter. They find out what their weakness is and they polish it, right? And if you have a strong suit, you don't really need to focus on it too much because it's already there.
Nope. Been doing this for about 5 years now. I've been honing in my stand-up for 5 years. Now it's really time to hone in the ground game, so I don't, won't be dropping many fights no more, bro.
And if joining us now to my left is Joe Bishop. Joe,
good fight, man. Joe, good job, man, out there.
That was a good fight, man. Joe pushed me to the limit. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, a lot of people can sit there and they get a little with bad taste about me in their mouth because I talk a little bit, I make predictions and everything like that, man. Look, if your goal is not to get somebody out in the first round, you in the wrong sport. You need to go box. You need to go.
I agree.
You know what I mean? You need to go where you can go 12 rounds. MMA, I'm trying to get you out of there in the first round. And Joe weathered the storm. He weathered the storm in the first round, but that's what the plan B is for. The plan A is always to get him out in the first round.
Right.
Always. But if they survive the first one, plan B. And congrats to Joe, man. Joe was a soldier. That was good work, bro.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Well, Joe, again, like I said, veteran. I don't think I've never not see you since we started doing this thing at Spartyka.
Yeah, I think that your guys' first event was 33.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I came here, I cornered Kyle Wright at 31, and then I talked a lot of shit just with a big mouth. I talk shit, but I just talk shit. I don't. When it comes to real life, ask this man right here. I don't talk shit.
Damn right.
Because if you can't back it up, then you a bitch.
Yeah.
For me, I was talking shit to Clark Wright, not to Clark Wright, but somebody else tagged me because we were in the same military unit, and I was like, man, that old man ain't got shit for me. Well, I beat him twice, but he beat the shit out of me first.
Yeah.
And that made me realize something. So I don't take nothing for granted. I don't talk shit. I don't talk trash at all. If it is, it's for fun. I'll tell you what, this is my 6th fight in Spartyka, and it's by far my favorite because it was the hardest one for me. I even fought Tyus last year. Tyus just beat the hell out of me, plain and simple. I took that fight on 6 days' notice, thinking, you know what, if everybody else is so afraid to fight him, why not? Well, I know why not.
I gotta say, for 2 fighters that have known histories of talking smack, you guys showed a lot of love to each other in that ring. Dapping each other up, helping each other.
At the end of the day, man,
it's all business.
It's all love. We gonna get in here and hit each other anyway. Why not talk?
Yeah.
Why not talk a little shit?
For me, it's all about love. If you don't love the man across from you, what's you doing? I'll tell you what. Right now, if Anthony Wilson came at me any other day of the week talking shit before this fight,
punch him in the mouth.
I'd been like, you know what? No, I ain't violent. I got 4 kids, 3 daughters. My violent days are behind me. This is for fun.
Yeah.
But if he came at me talking shit 30 days ago, I wouldn't have given him the honor to fight me. It's got to be respect for me. I'm a veteran, so if we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight. But if you can't shake hands and have some love at the end of the day, you ain't gonna fight me.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hey, well, definitely, like I said, like I said, SFL, like I said, with the SFL radio, we like to have both fighters on here. We're kind of just wrapping this up. Like I said, is there anything else that you two would like to tell each other?
Hey man, I just want to give another shout out to Joe, man. Hey, you did your thing today. Hey, you took me through a tough fight. It wasn't no easy fight. Don't let nobody out here tell you no different.
I appreciate you, man. I love you for that. Hey, listen to this. This is my 6th fight in Spartyka and my 8th fight since January last year. You were the only one to the last 3 rounds with me that didn't finish me. So I appreciate that. And I'll tell you what. When we're all done with this, I'm 35 years old. I'm doing this for fun. When you're all done and you're done with your title runs, you want to run it back, this is my funnest fight, baby.
Let's run it back. I'm with it.
I got you.
All right, cool. Well, hey, we appreciate you both coming on. Hey, no problem. Like I said, thank you both for showing a great fight. And like I said, I'm sure we'll see you both again. I hope in the near future.
Thank you. Hey, Anthony. One more thing.
Yes, sir.
I got a lot of Spartyka medals at home, but I don't got one like that. So I'll tell you what, since that's a new medal, when you find yourself out an opponent, let's run this back. But for now, you need to go get that middleweight strap.
For sure.
And that's my training partner, so be careful.
Troy Kane, let's do it. I'm ready for anybody. Let's get it.
Good job, fellas. Nice work.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you both. We'll let these two warriors leave here. I'm gonna let this run a little bit because I gotta talk to my man Dan real quick. You see what I'm talking about, man?
Yeah. Well, you know what's cool, man? Because like I listen to like both of them talk, right? And Anthony, right?
Yeah.
Anthony said something to me before Joe came over. He said, you know, at the end of the day, as a warrior, right? You want that challenging fight, right? You don't want to come here and make it easy, right? And that was kind of cool to hear that from him, based off of the fight he just had. He completely respected his opponent because of what transpired. And then Joe, like, how often do you see like opposing fighters come and sit down and have a conversation with each other about how awesome the fight was?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Mike's gonna have a lot of fun with that one because there'll be a lot of. He's gonna have to bleep out a lot of words. But you know, sometimes when they're coming out the fight, the adrenaline's pumping.
Yeah.
They kind of forget. Like, it's funny. I laugh whenever Joe does it because I was like, Joe, man, you got like 3 kids, dog.
Yeah.
He was like, you're gonna watch this, but like I said, unbridled. Both of them, like 2 warriors coming in there.
Yeah.
Like I said, before the fight, they can talk smack all they want, but in the ring, like I said, it's funny.
It adds a little competitive edge to it, right?
Yeah.
You know, you got these NFL guys, these baseball guys, whatever. They talk smack during the game, and it adds edge to it. At the end of the day, it's respect.
Yeah.
Right. You know, at the end, there's a winner and loser, and they're gonna give mad props to each other regardless.
And like you said, like right now, we're still interviewing, like off the screen right now, like. Joe and Ant are still like
they're still talking.
They're just hanging out, loving it, you know, like dapping each other up, and you know what? I respect that, and then you know, and that's what Spartyka finally. This is why I love Spartyka, man. Like I said, we're really pushing the fact that MMA doesn't have to always be. It doesn't have to be pro wrestling.
No, it doesn't.
It could be a family fun event and still have the raw, the violence, you know, that people love.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it's a sport. You know?
It is, man.
Yeah.
And these fights have been good all night, man. I'm telling you, like I have not been disappointed.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. At all. Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, we'll be back after this. We're doing a brief intermission. Dan, I'm having a fun time, man.
I am too. I'm having a really good time. I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah. We're gonna take a quick break after this, and we'll be back.
All right. Peace out, guys.
SFL Radio.
SFL-38, I'm Chris Elane.
And I'm Dan Brooks.
And we are joined by the winner of the last match, Greco from Team Rock, Eden, North Carolina. We talked to Debo earlier, and now we are talking to you. Congratulations on that win.
Thank you.
Good job, Grace. Very good. You know, I've been talking to Chris, and he's told me like how patient you've been, like waiting for a fight, right? You kind of like waited for your moment to do this, and I can understand how frustrating that can be. And seeing you out there tonight and how technical you looked and how you weathered that storm, because round 3 she came swinging hard, right?
Yeah, she did.
And it was really cool to see you sit there and be patient and wait for your moment, right? And as a Muay Thai fighter of 25 years, you know, I can really respect how you looked out there. Tell me what you were thinking when she came at you round 3 swinging for the fences.
I was just doing whatever my corners told me to do. They were yelling everything at me to go at her hard. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta ask, so like, when you're fighting in the ring, like, so this is your first time fighting in this kind of setting, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
What was the experience like for you?
It was pretty good, but they just told me to look at it as any day at the gym, you know, just a sparring match, you know. And I trained for 3 hard months, and it was just 9 minutes, so.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, Chris and I were talking like how composed you looked out there, and it's being your first fight. That was incredible to see that. It really was.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like I said, in terms of height difference, I mean, your legs are like almost like twice her body length. So I was like, you were throwing those right kicks. She wasn't really checking them. So I mean, did you have like a game plan coming into this, or?
A little bit, you know. I knew she was mainly just a boxer and all that, so you know, we were working hard on, you know, just countering punches and going in for leg kicks and takedowns. And I didn't get as many takedowns as I wanted, but I feel like my leg kicks were good.
Yeah, they were landing for sure.
And she definitely has some good takedown defense.
Okay. Yeah, we saw her. She had a really strong sprawl in that first takedown you went for. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, going into, I mean, in terms of the fight? Did it roll out the way that you wanted it to be, or did you want to take it to the ground and take it out there?
I wanted to win, and
Awesome. Well, Dan, do you have anything?
Well, I don't know. Like, what's your mindset now? What's next for you, Grace? Like, what are you thinking?
Well, I definitely want to go again.
Yeah.
I just need a little
Anything
bit
that you think that you would want to improve upon for your next camp or your next fight?
I definitely want to improve on my hands a little bit more.
Yeah, you look great out there, Grace. For it being your first fight, and me sitting back here, I was cheering for you. I was like, "Go, Grace!" Yeah.
As I said, a couple takeaways I took was you can take a punch. Yeah, he's like, you can definitely take a punch. You took some pretty heavy ones, and you stayed, and you got back up. The first thing I said was, for her first fight, she shows more composure than some of the people that I see in there that have been fighting in this ring for quite some time.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's amazing to see. I know everyone at Team Rock. They've been with us for a long time. We've always said Spartyka loves you guys. Is there anything that you want to tell to the people that are here with you tonight and the people who couldn't make it out back at home?
No, not really.
Hey, well, you know what? I know right now a lot of emotions are running through your mind. Like I said, is there any social media plugs or anything that you want to throw out there, or you're pretty much good to go?
I'm good.
Hey, that's awesome.
Oh, good fight, Grace. You look good out there. And
Thank you so
we look
much.
forward to seeing you fight again. Like, I was really impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Congratulations on your win. Go ahead and go back there and enjoy with your family, okay?
All right, Grace.
SFL-38, I'm Chris Elane.
And I'm Dan Brooks.
And we are joined by Big T and Little T of Eden, North Carolina. Team Rock coming off with their second win of the night. Sadly, there won't be a third fight tonight. Again, we mentioned that Tommy wouldn't be able to fight, but Tommy and Big T are here to talk with us. As always, gentlemen, no matter what the situation is, thanks for coming on, you guys.
Man, it's great to be on here. I appreciate you guys having us on.
It's a pleasure to be here.
I gotta ask now, like, you guys, both Debo and Grace, they come off of both wins. You got some thoughts on those fights, or because you guys got the behind the scenes? Everyone sees, what's on Facebook, but you guys get to see what's really going on back there too.
This has been two great victories. It's much needed momentum. For us at Spartyka.
Definitely. I mean, just the training that we put in, like you said, we saw behind the scenes. Every other Thursday we were going to a strictly boxing gym. There were kickboxers there, but all they worked was stand up. Every Friday we'd go up sometimes to a Greensboro jiu-jitsu place. We were training at least Monday through Thursday every day for 2 hours, if not more. And then extra on the weekends. Sometimes we'd have 6-day weeks.
Yeah. Like I said, Debo said it was the hardest camp he's ever done with you guys.
Yeah, he did mention that. Yeah.
Definitely.
We pride ourselves on our camps. It's either everything or we don't want it. So,
right.
Yeah, that's the way it's got to be.
If we lose, it's not because we're outworked.
Yep.
So let me ask you guys, like, when you do your camps, how long are your camps typically?
Generally between 2.5, 3.5 months.
Okay, good. And you're doing averages like 5 or 6 days a week?
Yeah, at least 5, getting 1 extra day on the weekend, but a definite of 4.
Nice. Yeah, we were watching Grace here, man. It was really cool to see how composed she was and for her first fight and how technical she looked. And the first thing that she said, well, not the first thing, but one of the things she said to us during her interview, she was like, I said, so what were you thinking? She goes, I just kept listening to my corner. And so
she listened surprisingly well for her first fight.
Especially, I had no voice left after yelling at her, so I'm
I can imagine.
Super proud of her, and both of them fought really well. It could have went. She did have the first 2 rounds, but it was close.
Yeah.
It was real close.
Yeah, what I was telling her is what we learned was she can take a punch.
Yes.
Several, actually.
She can give one right back. We learned that in training. My nose is constantly sore because of her. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, again, we guys appreciate you guys coming out. Is there anything that you guys want to say to the people at home or the people out here, or just to Jimmy or any of us who are in? It's not that you have already said it every time you guys come through here.
I know, it's crazy. Go ahead, Tommy. You want to say anything?
I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Guys, we got these bracelets right here. Total Strong. A friend we know back in North Carolina. If you guys are if you guys do this, pray for him, man. He's going through a rough time, recovering from a pretty bad incident that happened. And y'all be on the watch out for Team Rock because we're coming up.
Yep. Thank you guys for having us on. Spartyka never disappoints.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Whether wins or losses, it's always great to be out here.
We appreciate you guys coming out here. Tommy, I can't wait to see your fight, man. I get hype. I get hype whenever, because like I said, I told your dad, like, for 19, you're probably the most mature kid I've ever met. I would say kid, you're an adult now. I say, but like I said, we were talking about like we were 19, we're just trying to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay out of jail.
I'm excited to be back. I've got a couple new tricks up my sleeve. You guys, I didn't really see a new Tommy last time. You didn't really see much of Tommy. I've got no excuses for that one. Things happen, but you guys are going to see a new Tommy in my next fight. The same fighter's not going to be there.
Absolutely.
I'm excited, man. I'm really excited to see the fight.
I'm excited to do it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, again, appreciate you guys for coming out.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for sitting with us again.
Thank you.
You guys have a safe trip back home. Enjoy yourself tonight.
Be safe, all right?
Thank you all so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you, guys.
Hey,
You're
no
welcome.
problem.
Good job,
Thanks
man.
for coming out again, guys.
SFL Radio.
SFL-38, I'm Chris Elane.
And I'm Dan Brooks.
And I am joined by the winner of the last match, Adrienne Soto Perez.
Yeah, 9-0, stand up.
Dude, it's good seeing you again, bro.
It's good to see you too, man. It's good to be back. Man, this feeling, it's nothing like this feeling, man. I swear, it's nothing like this feeling, and I'm just so excited to be back. I want to stay active. I want to be in y'all's face all year. You know what I mean?
I would love that. I gotta say, Adrienne, like you're a different man. Yeah, you're looking a lot calmer, a lot more technical. Dude, you're.
Professor, love you, Professor. Thank you. You leaving? Oh, sorry.
All right, no, don't worry about it. This is all good. It's all live, so it's all
okay.
Good.
All right. I love you. Thank you.
So I gotta say, Adrienne, what changed, man? What's going on with you, man?
Man, look. You know, I'm not scared to admit it. You know, I had a wake-up call in my last fight with Rob. Everybody saw it. Everybody was here. They all saw what happened to me, and man, I didn't get down on myself. I didn't beat myself up about it. I just was real with myself, and I said, yo, this lifestyle you live in has got to change. You know, you can. I know I can beat Rob. I knew I could beat him then, but I wasn't living the right lifestyle, and he trained for that fight like a professional, while I was out living, partying, getting drunk, doing things, and there's no excuses. He won, but I'm a different animal now. I promise you. Thank God for my team fitness experience, Team Abu. They've changed me, probably changed my life. So that's been a big difference.
Awesome.
So let me ask you this: what did you change about your training regimen that you had before?
Man, I hate to even get into it too deep because I don't want it to sound like I'm making excuses for the loss. But long story short, I was working a 9 to 5, and then maybe I'll go train, maybe I won't. I didn't have any coaches. I've never had a coach before. I would just go to different gyms and just get a workout in, But I was not being coached, none of that, and I changed that. I moved to Fayetteville. I quit my job. I moved to Fayetteville, and I'm broke now. But I'm richer than I ever been because I'm working, I'm getting better. I'm with the champ Loco every day. This guy, he's a freaking champ himself. And I swear to God, he's in the gym with me till 9 p.m. every night. We're up 6 a.m. to 9 a.m., 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. working. And this is a result of that, man.
Yeah. And so having somebody like that in your corner, like on your back like that, helping you, does that change things for you?
It's so big because I know what I can do. In the gym, I've trained with pros that are in Bellator, in the UFC, and I know I can hold my own with them, if not better. But it's different when you have, it's always different in the cage. And when you got somebody like Elias in your corner who just shines under the bright lights, and he's telling you every day, Adrienne, you're the best, man. You are the best. You're a different animal. Then I have to believe it, even if in myself I'm doubting myself a little bit. I'm like, dude, Elias believes in me this much? All right, let me just calm down. You know?
Man. Yeah.
So,
well, Adrienne, like I said, you look different out there. I like what I saw.
you, brother.
You're a much calmer, much more collected fighter.
Absolutely.
Motions weren't getting much of you. Like I said, you got in there, you did what you had to do, and you did it.
And I want to say thank you to Alistair Patterson for taking the fight. We were supposed to fight a year ago. It didn't happen, and he made sure this happened. It wasn't me. He made sure this happened. And thank you, man. Shout out to his team. I have no ill will. So yeah, thank you, and thank you guys for having me. For real,
man.
Oh, it's always a pleasure seeing you. So I gotta ask you, man, what's next for you, brother?
Oh man, hopefully the title, Jimmy. To be honest with you, I think I'm gonna be gone. I'm heading to the homeland. I'm going to Puerto Rico for June.
Okay.
So I don't think I'll be on that card, but I'm gonna be here, man. I want 4 more fights this year. I would love for them all to be under Spartyka banner, and I want to work. I want to get back to that title. I feel like I'm right there. You know, I feel like literally, if not this win, the next one. I don't know what's gonna go on with Will and Rob. It's gonna be a great fight, but I want that belt, man. That's what I'm made for. That's the type of athlete I am. I'm not a middle of the pack contender. I feel I'm the most dangerous 155er in Spartyka. I didn't even get to show off my hands today, which is is my favorite thing to do. But I think I'm ready to get back to that title contention. I don't make the rules, but that's my goal.
Okay, cool. Dan, is there anything else you want to?
No, man. Just based off what we saw tonight, you're very impressive, man. You look good out there.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
thank you.
Awesome. Adrienne, one more time, you want to tell any people at home how they can find you?
Yes. Well, first I want to say thank you to my family. I love you guys. Thank you for always supporting me. I love my son Ari. I love you. My girl. I know we on the low. Can't tell nobody about you, but I love you too. And y'all can find me on Instagram at @1 handsome kid. Facebook Adrienne Soto Perez. So thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, Adrienne, congratulations on your win. I can't wait to see more of you, my friend.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to see you again, man.
Thank you.
Very good.
God bless y'all.
Yep.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm gonna stay on a little bit longer here, Dan. I gotta just throw in a couple of plugs here. So
I'm here with you.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
SFL Radio, of course, is brought by UFC Gym. If you are interested in joining that gym, talk to this man right here, this handsome man right here. Mention SFL Radio. We'll get you in.
Yeah, we'll get you there.
But SFL itself is also, of course, brought to you by USAA, Checker Flag Toyota, and Safeway Auto Glass, among other sponsors we'll also mention. Dan, we're about to get into some title fights now, my friend.
Dude, I'm excited, man.
So
I'm excited.
Up next is the 170 interim title. You can hear the sound. Like I said, the crowd is we're ready for this. Everyone's been waiting. We'll get back to you as soon as we see this fight, and we'll let you know who the new champion is.
Sweet.
SFL Radio.
SFL-38. I'm Chris Elane.
I'm Dan Brooks.
And we are with the new Greg Wilson Jr.
Willingham.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I apologize.
Way to go, Chris.
I know. I had one job.
You had one job. You got the paper over there, bro.
Yeah. How about this? I'm just going to call him Champ. How about that?
Hey, Champ works.
I'm going to call him Champ.
Champ works.
Well, congratulations, Champ.
Appreciate y'all.
Huge left hand.
Yeah.
Beautiful left hand.
Walk us through what you were thinking, man.
I don't know. We got out there. I realized he was easy to touch. So I touched him. He caught me. He actually poked me in my eye, but he caught me. So I was like, all right. And he had me on the cage for a little bit, but I was like, he's a one-step guy, like the way he thinks. So I was like, whatever. And the next thing I knew, I touched him one time. I said, oh, he don't like getting touched. Touch him a little bit more. Put him out early night. I got places to go, so I can't wait for those 3 rounds. I got places to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hungry. I need food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really good experience. I'll be back June 22nd. Daryl Tate, another knockout. I predicted him before. I'm gonna predict it again. 155, 170, and 185. That's the goal. Trying to get signed. So it is what it is.
Cool. Well, I mean, how was the training camp for you? I mean,
training camp was smooth. I started training camp late because my opponent had a good weight cut. You just envision it. You know when you're gonna go out there and you're gonna finish somebody. It's not a secret. If you don't know it, you haven't been training for a while. So at the end of the day, I told everybody in the press conference, I said I'm gonna knock him out. I'm a man of my word. I do what I say I'm gonna do. It's that simple. So we got out there, we knocked him out. It's that simple. It wasn't cocky. This is confidence. I've been training for a while. I've sparred every single guy that was a champion in Spartyka.
and I do fine. So I knew going against Kyle Wright would be no difference. I knew he's never been stopped before, but he's never fought somebody like me before. I'm different. It's that simple. I'm different. Zero tape, June 22nd, we'll repeat it. It's that simple. But I gotta go. I gotta go work out with my teammate. All right.
No problem. Hey, no worries.
Yeah. All right, man.
So that was Craig Willingham. Excuse me. I don't know what I said earlier. I read something. And I said something else.
I think you said Williamson. I can see why you did that.
Yeah. Williamson. I messed it up, but I'm gonna call him champ.
No judgment here.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna go ahead and walk out with the next fight. He's actually walking out with Shermer. Marshall Shermer.
This is coming up. This is going to be a good one.
Yeah, yet another title fight.
All these have been good.
But congratulations to Craig.
Yeah.
Like I said,
we'll probably
get out
see
of here.
What, June 22nd?
Yeah, June 22nd.
He kept saying it, June 22nd?
Yeah, there we go.
All right, man.
All right, we'll be back after this next one.
All right.
SFL Radio.
And we're back, SFL-38. I'm Chris Elane.
And I'm Dan Brooks.
And sitting next to me is the winner and the new champion, Theo Realang. Did I say that correct?
Relayang.
I always mess it up. Because I'm Filipino. Because I want to say it Filipino way, but
people always ask me if I'm Filipino.
Well, so a little backstory for people who don't know. I actually read a little bit of the article that you posted up.
Yeah, you see it?
Yeah, I read it.
Wow.
I do. Like I said. So Theo actually is a refugee.
Yeah.
He actually from 2002 you escaped from Vietnam.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah, and you came here and now I said I see your goals was you want to be in the UFC. You said that you want to see more people of color.
Yeah.
Mainly particularly Asians. Doing better things. And if you keep going the way you're going, bro, you're well on your way.
Yeah.
Dan has a couple things he like said.
I was. Because I'm a striker at heart. I've had all this Muay Thai experience, and man, to watch you and Shermer in the ring, it was really cool to see how you handled him with the striking advantage, right?
Yeah.
From what I understand, he's more of a jiu-jitsu guy. His striking's there, but it was very awesome to see you use good use of the left hook and the leg kick. Not a lot of people use that leg kick like it's supposed to be used, and you did it well. So I was very impressed, man. I like to see that kind of stuff.
I had he had a slight reach advantage or a lot of reach advantage, but so I had to he's pretty fast too. So my plan was to chop his legs down, slow his movement because he's quick and stuff. And then a lot of times he would catch me with a hook. I come in or something, straight right. So I would have to set it up good. I counter when he came in there, or the overhand or something, or
Yeah. So I hear you say use your legs because he had the advantage, the length advantage, and that's spoken like a true striker, man. You have to use your tools the right way.
Yeah.
Right. And his advantage is he had that reach over you, but you were using your legs to keep your distance. It was very smart. Like I said, I was telling Chris, man, that was very impressive fight. Very impressive.
That, yeah. I think the last shot he said I hit him right in the liver.
Yeah. It was beautiful. Beautiful.
He dropped down. Yeah.
So and like I said, obviously, like I said, we had a very mixed crowd response in regards to what had happened. For people at home. Like I said, there might be a little bit of question. Some people might say that, there was some questionable hits in there. But, people not in the fight game is when you're in the heat of the battle,
it wasn't intentional or anything, bro. The first one, I hit it. I tried to aim for his stomach, but I hit it. My forearm hit, my fist hit his stomach, but kind of hit my elbow. Hit his groin a little bit. And the second one, I just for inside leg kick, but it hits the groin,
Yeah. I could see. I could see
I could tell why they were upset. I could understand why they were booing.
It happens, man. Like Chris said, it's part of the fight game. It happens.
I mean, it's not it's like you're hitting. You're trying to hit the guy. It's hard to just be there's one particular spot you can't hit. It's So it's it's very difficult, and and they also both of you guys had a great moment of rest, and so you guys had to recuperate, but I would have to say, it literally was one of the best striking fights I've ever seen in SFL.
Very clean striking fight. I liked it. It was.
And
go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so you're a warrior. I mean, like I said, when I thought for a moment I thought they were gonna call it.
Yeah.
You held on, and like I said, what was going through your mind at that moment?
I was like, oh, I was seeing stars. I thought I was like, yo, I was like, he dropped me hard. Like, I got hit. Like, yo, I was like, nah, I'm not giving up. It's like, nah, it's over. I was like I had to dig down deeper, like, you know.
Yeah, for a moment there, I saw the ref step in.
I had to, like, that's one thing, bro. Like, you can't teach heart, you know what I'm saying?
No.
You gotta, how bad you want it. I was like, I want it bad. Like, I was willing to die in there, you know.
You showed it.
Yeah, you showed it, man. Definitely showed it, man. So now that you're champ, man, like, you know, everyone's gonna be gunning for you. What's next for you, brother?
I think honestly, I think it's time for me to go pro. This is my 3rd title. I think I'm ready to go pro because you know, getting damaged, getting hurt, I'm not getting no pay right now. But, I had a lot of injuries over just my amateur career. Yeah. You know, I'm 6-1 right now. I think in my mind, I already consider myself a pro, but like in a way, this would just like show that I am capable of going. You know what I'm saying? So,
and it keeps your skills sharp too. So doing that kind of stuff.
So I want to take it to the next level, and you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well,
But
based
it's been
off what we
fun
saw
though,
tonight,
like
man, it was good. Yeah, I said based off what we saw tonight, you looked very good, man. Very impressive. You earned that thing tonight, man.
Appreciate it so much. Thank you so much, guys.
So Theo, if people at home want to follow you, if they want to see your journey into prohood,
prohood, I like that. Yeah, they can follow me on Instagram at Theo Relay-Yang. My Facebook Instagram is Theo Relay-Yang too. Also Twitter, everything Theo Relay-Yang.
Okay, awesome. And is there anything that you want to tell the people back at home that couldn't come out here tonight, and also the people who came out to support you?
Appreciate. I know I have a lot of people from back in Greensboro, show like watching, and even like over North Carolina watching me a lot on the fight on live stream. And then I had a lot of people, massive guys, from here to support me too. I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna keep pursuing this, chase my dream, and then make it to the pro, and then hopefully, not hopefully, I see myself going to UFC too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited. Yeah,
Me personally, I'm definitely excited to see you rise up, and like I said, hopefully everything works out for you this year. And like I said, because we can say I met him when he was on the amateurs.
Yeah, I know, man. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. So, well, again, thank you so much. Congratulations on your win. And like I said, we'll see more of you, but if not, we'll see you in the pro leagues, man.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, thank you.
It's been great. It's been great.
Great job, man.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Dan, right?
Yep.
Dan.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back with the next title fight.
Yes.
More.
SFL Radio.
SFL-38, I'm Chris Elane.
And I'm Dan Brooks.
And in case you haven't noticed, I'm sitting next to Samson Saucer, the new champion. The flying saucer.
Flying saucer.
A veteran to SFL Radio. Been on here many times. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm doing great. The energy in this crowd, it has me, my endorphins flowing. I just feel really humble that I'm able to compete and do what I love for my, I'm just really humbled, and I'm really happy that I get to do this because, a lot of people out there are, a lot less fortunate than I am. So I'm just so happy for everything I have in life, and I'm just really grateful.
Awesome. Well, Samson, I gotta say, this is I love the humility coming out of here, man. You're real calm. You're collected. It's almost like 9 days the last time I saw you, my friend.
Yeah, I was 18 at the time, little skate park rat, and I've definitely grown up a ton. Just meeting new people, seeing life in different perspectives, and I'm really humbled by all this. Everyone cheered for me, and I couldn't be any more happy. And I want to give a shout out to Gustavo Machado, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, everyone who trains there, anyone who helped me get ready for this fight. Shout out to the city of Norfolk. Shout out Norview High School, any middle schools out there. Shout out all my Blair Middle School wrestlers. Shout out to Nick Knowles for helping me get my diet right for this fight. There's so much that goes into winning these fights. It's not just me out there. I got all these people out here watching me and supporting. Shout out to all the kids from the kids class. I give this win to everyone. It's not for me. It's for all you guys. So thank you so much.
Man, yeah. So take us through that choke. Was there something specifically did you set that up a certain way, or were you trying to work it? What was the game plan going in?
My game plan was just to put him on the cage really quick. But I'm not gonna lie, man, it's scary as fuck getting that cage. It's really scary. No matter how much you train, it never gets easier walking out. And I think just admitting to myself, yeah, I'm fucking scared. It definitely helps. I've been just watching a lot of podcasts, studying, listening to other professional fighters at a high level, and just getting my mental game strong. So Also shout out Mitch Aguiar and Massive Supplements for helping me stay healthy and with the choke. So I got to side control and I had the arm around his neck. So like it's called a gift wrap position. And I knew I drilled it a million times. My little buddy Michael DeVita in the back. I get that figure 4. I had the choke, but my bicep was on the mat, which is the wrong side to lock it. So I kind of waited a little bit until he felt comfortable, and I switched the choke to the other side.
Yeah.
So it's totally. I drilled it a million times, and I'm not surprised, motherfuckers. What can I say?
So what is going on next for you? What's the plan, man? You're champ now, so everyone's gonna be gunning for you.
So I mean, I don't care if anyone's gunning for me, man. All I care about is getting better. The belt's awesome, but it's just about me improving and getting better as a person, and helping my community and helping my community get better. Actually, right now it's kind of low key, but I'm trying to get some wrestling stuff going on in my city. I think by the end of the summer it'll be going on. It'll probably be in the newspaper or something like that. So I'm gonna keep it a little low key. But shout out to my man Butters and Officer Taylor, Zilliard Middle School wrestling coach, for helping me, just put this together. I really want wrestling in Norfolk to be back to where it was in like the 1950s. So I'm doing what I can on the side to, make a change in my community and help for the better.
Well, it sounds like you're doing a lot of positive stuff, man. That's super awesome. Sounds like you're a student of the game too. You're studying and doing your thing and doing what you need to do to become a better fighter, man. And that's great to hear that, man.
Thanks, I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I said you have SFL Radio. We're more than happy to promote anything that you need to do. Like I said, we love the fact that you're doing so many positive things for the community. Is there, if people at home, we always say it, is there any way we can follow you and your journey?
Yeah, the Flying Saucer, that's my tag on Instagram, SAUSSER, Samson's The Flying Saucer on Facebook. Shout out to anyone who likes any of my pictures, bought a ticket, came out to the fight, cheered for me, booed for me. I'm just really thankful to everyone who came out. Thanks a ton.
Hey, well, congratulations, champ. Go ahead and hang out with your family. I know they're waiting for you, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys. Smoke weed every day.
Good job, brother. Nice work. Nice work.
Mike, you're gonna have to work on this one, Mike.
SFL Radio.
SFL-38. I'm Chris Elane.
And I'm Dan Brooks.
And like I said, we let anyone come in, regardless of what the outcome of the fight is. We are joined by Alistar. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good. Alistair the Ambition.
I love it. I gotta ask, so you fought Adrienne tonight.
Yes, sir.
And a much more mature Adrienne, but of course, last fight I said you're a much more mature Alistar. With everything, yep. I'm like, so. See, like, still showing a little bit of effects there. Like I said, walk us through. Like, what's your thoughts, man? What's going on through your head?
It was a pretty good fight. I went out there. I tried my best.
1 second. I can go. Go on.
Babe,
can you
came up a little short, but
or something.
All I can do is just keep my head up, train hard. I'm surrounded by a good team. This is a great promotion, and as soon as I heal up, I'll be back in the gym grinding. That's what I do. So I live this life.
We're getting you a napkin.
Oh.
I know.
Thank you very much.
Hey, no problem. No problem.
A little drip, you know.
If you guys didn't know, Alistar does stand up.
Yep.
You can actually catch him sometimes.
You can catch me at the Funny Bone. And I was telling the other comedians that came out to come watch. I've been saving up for a car. I just got my license back. I lost my license when I was 19 for being a hooligan, but I just paid like $5,000 off so I could get my license back. Gonna have me a car, and then as soon as I get me a car, any stand-ups that I could go do, I'm definitely gonna do. I got tons of stories about my mom, my sister, just life. Hey, I'm gonna crack y'all up.
Alistar always, like I said, why not self-promote?
And then I'm gonna go in the cage to do some more cracking. I I love this stuff, man.
Well, speaking of the cage, like I said, so coming off a loss today, what we all call lessons.
For sure.
What's next for you, man? Like, is there anything you want to work on or anything that you learned from this night's fight?
I was just talking to my coaches. I noticed today and I would say it was pretty much my downfall. I'm well-rounded with my wrestling, my jiu-jitsu, and my striking. It's just that I don't really mix it up. It's one or the other. Like with my striking, I like to just strike, or if I try to wrestle, I go straight into wrestling. And this is mixed martial arts where you gotta mix it all together and transition, so it's all one. And I was talking to Ryan Parker and Diego, and we're gonna get a mixed martial arts class once or twice a week, along with the Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu classes, and mix it up more. My cardio is there. I fought my ass off, and I'm just gonna keep on getting better. This is the amateur rankings, and even though I don't have the best amateur record, I do see myself getting better each time, and I'm just gonna keep getting better. And I can't wait to see what I do as a pro. I'm surrounded by champions. Marshall did pretty good, even though he came up short. Jason, he came off a great knockout. And Rob's out there doing his thing right now.
Awesome. Well, like I said, you definitely have the heart of a champion. Like I said, you'll get there, my friend.
For sure.
So, and like I said, I always enjoy seeing you fight. Like I said, if people want to follow you on social media, where can they reach you, man?
The Ambition MMA on Instagram, Alistair Patterson, MMA fighter on Facebook. And I might make a stand-up page here soon. I'm also developing a website and an app. Y'all will hear about that more as soon as it comes out. I don't want any of y'all to take my ideas, you know. So I got things cooking in the kitchen,
Awesome.
Ambition's kitchen, you know. So
thank
you.
Any other quick shout-outs you want to throw out there for the people at home or people here?
I want to shout out to my team, Diego Bisbal Academy, Harbor Grassy Muay Thai, my sponsors, Match Bout, and Jimmy Spartyka for putting on a wonderful show, and you guys out here, SFL Radio, thank you very much.
Hey, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We
No
look forward
problem.
for more showings and you both in and out the ring.
Yep, thank you. The Ambition, delivering punchlines. I also got T-shirts for sale.
Oh man, the
love
plug,
it. I
it's
love it.
coming.
I love it. I love
it.
the plugs, man. All right, man.
All right,
you go
thank
out
you
there,
very
take
much.
care of yourself, man.
All right, good job, man.
SFL Radio.
Hey man, he busted my fucking nose that first round. I couldn't breathe out that motherfucker. Hey, yeah, man, he's a warrior to me. Got me a couple good times, man.
As you can see, it's brightly lit. We are winding down at SFL-38. I had a lot of fun tonight, and just in case you didn't realize, we are with a new champion in Will Worley. How you doing, my friend?
I'm pretty good now. I got my breath back. I was in a war tonight, man. Rob's a tough guy.
Yeah, we can see that, man.
Yeah.
You guys are both tough, man. Super
Yeah,
tough.
man. I wish I could have done a little better, but like y'all said, a win's a win. Rob's a tough guy. He caught me, I think, in the first round. Might have been a straight left. I don't know if it was a hook. I think it was a straight right down the pipe. Caught me in the nose. I had trouble breathing the rest of the fight. I mean, I think I dropped my mouthpiece in the third round on the ground. I just couldn't breathe out my nose, man. It was just really bothering me early in the fight. And he chipped my tooth one time, man. He caught me with a couple good shots in the first round.
Well, like I said, coming into this fight, I mean, I know you said you're a little bit disappointed yourself. I mean, obviously it didn't go out the way it did. I mean, what was going through your mind, or why do you feel that way?
He just caught me a couple good times in the first round. I was like, okay. I didn't really gain my distance properly. You know, I got rattled a little bit in the first round. I wouldn't say rocked. Just stung me a couple good times. You know, first couple punches of the fight are always the most difficult ones. But yeah, Rob's a tough guy, man. He put some licks on me in that first round, busted me up. You know, come back. I don't know how close the fight actually was. I'd have to rewatch it, but you know, I felt good in there as far as conditioning. I had a pretty good weight cut, so just disappointed that I didn't execute what I wanted to. But win's a win.
Yeah. You know, just making observations and watching you guys fight, there was a lot of great exchanges between you guys. You guys battled it out there. What one area do you feel like you can improve upon for that next bout, for the next fight that you
Probably my boxing. I feel like I got really good kicks. My boxing is slightly behind. I'm not saying I have bad boxing, but I need to get better with putting my punches and kicks together. That way I'm not so blind with my kicks. I felt like maybe that's where he was catching me with those straights, just throwing blind kicks. But you know, I'll learn, I'll grow. I always do. So it's part of the process.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. Well, since you're the champ, you're gonna be, like I said, you're number one. Everyone's gonna be gunning for you. We definitely want, I would love to see the improvement that you speak of. Is there anything that you want to say to the people at home, or the people who couldn't make here, or the people that work here?
I'm glad that everyone that came to the event, y'all are awesome. The crowd was electric. It got me really going. First fight of the night, that everybody was hollering. It was amazing. The staff here does a phenomenal job as always. Y'all guys are great. Everyone who helped out with the show, thank you. Without y'all, we couldn't come out here and perform for y'all. And anybody that was watching at home, thank y'all for supporting us.
Awesome. And if they want to follow you on social media, or any plugs you want to throw out there?
I don't really get on Facebook too much. I got a Facebook, Will Worley. I got a Twitter, Will Worley 5, I believe. I don't get on that too much either, man. I'm not much social media, man. I just train and play with the kids. That's about it.
Awesome.
That sounds like a good life, man.
Yeah. Try to keep it simple. Try to keep it simple.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, champ. Thank you for giving us a great show.
Thank you.
Like I said, go ahead and go back there. Take care of yourself.
Yes, sir.
I can't wait to see you again. And we're going to go ahead and wind down here. Great fight. This is probably one of my favorite SFL.
It was, man. It's a really good fight.
Every fight was amazing. But Dan, I want to thank you for coming out, sitting in for
man,
Mike.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a pleasure.
And we will see you next time at SFL-39. I'm Chris Elane.
I'm Dan Brooks.
And this is Will Worley. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Good job, man. Nice work, man. Thank you. Yeah, good job.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Spartyka!